What is going on, everybody? Gary here from the Freedom Financer, and today we are talking about the best web hosting for 2020, and my top recommendation is going to be Bluehost. So I've been using Bluehost for over 2 years now. I've never had any issues with it. I have several sites hosted on Bluehost, so we're going to go over the pros, the cons, pricing, how it integrates with things like WordPress, Bluehost site speed, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to show you why Bluehost is my top pick for 2020 for your web hosting. So if this is your first time on the channel, the Freedom Financer is all about entrepreneurship, building your businesses online and virtually, and just making more money from home. So without further ado, we are going to jump into Bluehost as the best web host for 2020. All right, so first things first, if the Freedom Financer's mission sounds like it's for you, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get notified as soon as I release some new videos. So let's hop into the best web hosting of 2020, and we are on the Bluehost homepage. So I'm going to go over some of the basic features real quick here. And the thing is, if you have a website, you need hosting somewhere. You have to have somebody that hosts your website. So whether you're brand new and this is your first site, or you're just looking for a new hosting option, or anything in between, no matter how many sites you have, I really think Bluehost is going to be a good option for you. So let's go over some of the basic features. So right off the bat, you get free domain name registration for the first year when you sign up for Bluehost. That's pretty cool because most registrations are anywhere from like $8, $9 up to like $12, $15. So you get the free registration for the first year for your domain name. You get a free SSL certificate, so that's something good for your website. It helps with Google rankings. If you don't know what an SSL certificate is, it's basically a security certificate. It's especially important if your site's going to accept payments or anything like that. But it's basically just the HTTPS that you'll see in front of your website name rather than just the HTTP. So the HTTPS indicates an SSL certificate. Like I said, it helps with Google rankings. It's just overall a good thing to have on any website. So you'll get that free included. I have that on all my sites, and it truly was free with Bluehost. One-click WordPress install. So all of my sites, I use WordPress, and I'm going to take you into my Bluehost account in just a second here, and I'll show you how easily WordPress integrates with Bluehost and 24/7 support. So especially in the beginning, like I said, I've been using Bluehost for over 2 years. I use the support a lot, especially in the beginning. It truly is 24/7. They're very helpful. They have helped me do all kinds of things like install my SSL certificate, add CNAME records, set up custom email, all different kinds of stuff. So the support in my experience has been phenomenal. And then I'm going to show you the full pricing in just a second, but the basic plan pricing is $395 a month, and we're going to pull up the full pricing plan here in just a second. And I doubt that you will be, but if for any reason you are unhappy with Bluehost, they do have a 30-day hosting money-back guarantee. So any money that you spend on the hosting within the first 30 days, you will get back. So let's check out the Bluehost pricing. I have the Choice Plus plan, which is $5.99 a month. The only, I guess, what you might consider a con is that all of these prices, you don't actually pay monthly, you do pay yearly, so it's $5.95 a month times 12 months. If you do the Choice Plus or whatever plan that you choose, it is paid out annually. But I kind of like that because I just pay it once for the year and then it's done. I don't have to worry about it. And then they end up giving you a little bit of the discount here because you are paying yearly. But you can see the Basic Plus, Choice Plus Pro, each plan has different features. So if you're totally new and just starting out with one site, you might start out with Basic and then you can upgrade later on. Like I said, I have multiple websites, so I have the Choice Plus. Then in all of your packages, you're going to get the things like the free SSL certificate. And then once you get into the Plus packages, you get unlimited websites, unlimited domains. You can park domains, you can have subdomains, and then you get things like domain privacy, and then you can get the Office 365 mailbox and spam control and some other things like that. And you can actually set up custom domain email for free within Bluehost once you have it. So, for example, my site's the Freedom Financer, and I set up the email Gary@freedomfinancer.com for free through Bluehost, and then you can just forward it to your Gmail or AOL or Yahoo, whoever you use for your email. You can just have the custom domain email address forwarded right to that. So there's a lot of features as you move up in packages. Like I said, I have the Choice Plus just because I have a couple different sites and I like having a bunch of the unlimited stuff in the add-ons. But if you're totally new and you have one site and you just want to check it out and see if it's for you, the $395 a month package is going to work just fine for you. And then you can always upgrade later. And I will leave a link down in the description below to Bluehost so you can check out all the pricing and things like that. So if you were going to sign up for a plan, just say you were going to do the basic plan, you would just go right here and get yourself started, and then you would go ahead and create or choose your domain if you were going to take advantage of the free domain through Bluehost. So you would just search your available domains. You can do a .com, .net, .org, whatever you'd like. See if your domain is available, or if you already have an existing domain, you can just put that in here and get your account started. It's very, very, very easy. So we would go ahead and put our domain in, and just for our example purposes here, I'm just going to go ahead and put in a fake domain name. We'd go ahead and put that in. We're going to click next, make sure it's available, and our domain's available, so then we could get the free registration for that domain. We would put all our account information in here, your name, address, email, all that kind of stuff to get your account set up. You would pick the plan that you would want to use. And then you can do a 12, 24, or 36 month package. So the further out you go in advance, if you do 36 months, it's cheaper than 12 or 24. And it's actually, the discount is worth it if you plan on keeping your site for a long time. You pay for your hosting up front, then you don't have to worry about it for a year, 2 or 3 years. And like I said, the further out that you pay for in advance, the more of a discount you get. And then you have the choice of adding on some different extras if you want, like domain privacy. Like I said, because this is just the basic package. So some of the, if you go into the plus and choice plus and things like that, some of these things are included. But I'm just kind of trying to show you this as an example. Site lock security for like malware protection and all that kind of stuff. SEO, the 365 office mailbox, all that kind of stuff. So you can choose any of that stuff and then just put your credit card information in here, and then your account will get all set up and you'll be ready to go. And it will register that domain that you chose as well, if you're not using one that you already own. All right, the next thing we'll talk about is site speed. This is an example Bluehost site. Site speed really plays a pretty important role in things like Google rankings, search engine rankings, all that kind of stuff. Plus just visitors to your site. Nobody wants to have like slow load times and all that stuff. So just so you can see, this is an example site hosted on Bluehost, and page speed scores and all that stuff is much higher than the average. Average is 72%. So Bluehost has very fast loading times, very fast site speed and all that kind of stuff. So you won't have any problems with Bluehost in terms of your site load speeds and just overall speed for search ranking results and stuff like that. So another major consideration, and something that I think is really important, is that a lot of people will build out their site with WordPress. So Bluehost is just your hosting, where your domain and your site's going to be hosted, but then you still have to build out your site with some other platform, and most people do choose WordPress for a lot of reasons. WordPress is very easy to use. It's very user-friendly compared to some other site builders, but that's a topic for another video. But we're on WordPress site right here, and their #1 recommendation for web hosting is Bluehost, as you can see right here. So they fully recommend and endorse using Bluehost. WordPress has a very easy integration with Bluehost, which I'm going to show you right here in my account right now. So it's just good to know that WordPress does highly recommend Bluehost as your web host. So here we are in my Bluehost account, and just to show you how easy it is to access WordPress from inside Bluehost, once you have your account set up, you'll have your Bluehost dashboard right here. So you can see on the left column right here, all of your WordPress sites will be integrated right here. You can click on that, all your WordPress dashboards will pop up, and you can just log into your WordPress site right from your dashboard here. So we'll click on log into WordPress, and here we are. We're inside of our WordPress site. We can go in and build and edit our site and all that stuff. So it really is, as they say, a one-click integration with WordPress. You just click the one button from inside your Bluehost account, and it logs you right into your WordPress. Everything's all in one spot, so it's very easy and convenient. And then if we go back to our Bluehost dashboard right here, you can get into your email and Office and all that kinds of stuff. You can set up subdomains and do a whole bunch of other stuff, and like the custom email address like I mentioned before. And then if you need help with anything at all, you just go right up here to the help center. You can type in questions and get answers, or you can just go and contact the 24/7 Bluehost chat. And like I said, they're very, very, very helpful and will help you with anything that you need. All right, so we'll just do a quick recap of Bluehost. You get your free domain registration, excellent 24/7 customer support. I've used it many times. It truly is 24/7. They're phenomenal, like I said. If you check the link in the description below to Bluehost, you'll get the most current and best discounted pricing that's available now for all the different plan options that we went over. The one-click integration with WordPress, like I showed you, it truly is one click, super simple, easy to use, get your site built and set up and make edits along the way. Excellent. I have several sites hosted with Bluehost and built out with WordPress. Excellent. And like we went over, also excellent sites. So if you are looking for a new web host, if you're just starting up a site or a couple sites and you need a good web host, or if you're not happy with your current web host, you should definitely consider Bluehost. Check it out, give it a shot. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And like I said, I've been using Bluehost for well over 2 years and have never had any issues, and I'm very, very happy with my choice of web host. So definitely go ahead, check out Bluehost. That's going to be it for our Bluehost review as the best web host of 2020. If you did enjoy this video and got some value out of it, go ahead and hit that like button down below, leave a comment, share with your friends, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel and tap that notification bell. Again, I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Good luck with your sites, and I will see you on the next one.